Hello everyone. Here we are going to see about the types matched filters types and it's also the duobinary encoding and its types. Noise in communication channel. So here the quantization noise arises in ADC and it cannot be avoided based on the number of Q levels. So next one is channel noise. It means it is also called the electrical noise and it will affect the signals during the transmitter side. So third one is the intersymbol interference. So it means the signal will get dispersed when passing through the channel. So that means the overlapping of pulses or symbols. So receiving filter. So in receiving filter there are three types. One is correlated type filter, another one is match type filter, and the third one is equalizing filter. Let me see one by one. First one is correlated receiver filter. So it correlates the received signal, that is f of t, with a stored replica of the known signal x of t. So when we are passing the input signal, noisy signal, that is f of t is equal to x of t plus n of t, then we are passing another locally generated signal x of t. So both are combined together to form the f of t and the x of t as the output. Then that output will be given to the integrator. So the integrator will integrate the signal and it will rectify the output and forms the correlated output signal, that is R of t. So the output of the correlator will be R of t is equal to integral 0 to t f of t into x of t into dt. So next is match type filter. So the match type filter means it is used as a receiver for baseband and bandpass signal. So here we are also passing the noisy input signal, that is x of t plus n of t into the optimum filter. So this optimum filter will minimize the input signal and it will pass the pure output signal as a bandband signals. So that will be given to the samples every t seconds and we will receive the output as x01 of t plus n0 of t or x02 of t plus n0 of t here. So the noise n of t can be added over the channel and it will has the power spectral density of SNI of f. So when we are passing the input binary 1, the x1 of t is equal to plus a. When we are passing the input binary 0, then x2 of t will be minus a. So the output will be R of t is equal to x01 of t plus n0 of t and x02 of t plus n0 of t. So next one is the match filter. The output convolution will be input and impulse responses. So when we are passing the input noisy signal f of t into the matched filter h of t, so it will be combined together to form the R of t. That is R of t is equal to f of t into h of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity f of tau into h of t minus tau into d tau. So h of t is equal to 2k by n0 into x of t minus t. So that is h of t minus tau is equal to 2k by n0 x of t minus t plus tau. So that is R of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity f of tau into 2k by n0 into x of t minus t plus tau into d tau. So therefore R of t is equal to 2k by n0 integral 0 to t f of tau into x of t minus t plus tau into d tau. So next we are going to see about the properties of match filter. So in the in match filter, the signal to noise ratio will depends on ratio of the signal energy to power spectral density of white noise. So next one is the maximum signal will occur at small t is equal to capital T and the output signal is equal to shifted version of the autocorrelation function of input signals. So these are the properties of matched filters. So next one is controlling methods of ISI. So there will be the controlling of ISI in keeping a signaling rate at 2B0. So there are four controlling methods. One is duobinary encoder, another one is duobinary encoder with precoder, that is differential encoder. Third one is modified duobinary encoder and the fourth one is modified duo-binary encoder with precoder. So first we are going to see about the duo-binary encoder. So it means the duo-binary encoding will reduce the maximum frequency of the baseband signals. So the word duo means double the transmission capacity of the binary system. So here consider the input sequence B of k, which will contain the binary symbols 1 and 0. By use of the level shifter, this sequence is converted to bipolar NRSS sequence as A of k. That is, AK is equal to 1 if BK equal to 1 and AK is equal to minus 1 if BK equal to 0. So the encoded accepts the sequence A of k and converts it to 3 level signals, that is minus 2, 0 and plus 2. So the output of the duo binary encoder can be expressed as C of k is equal to AK plus AK minus 1. So here the type of encoder, the uncorrelated sequence AK of the 2 level pulses converted to correlated sequence of 3 level pulses. So this will introduce the intersymbol interference in a signal, which will reduce the bandwidth. So next is the reconstruction part. So let AK cap will represent the estimate of AK, that is AK cap is equal to CK minus AK minus 1 cap. So from the above results, we can receive that if CK is received, then AK cap will be error. So next one is the frequency response. So here we are considering the delay limit as a TB. The frequency response of the delay limit is e power minus j2 pi ftb. So hence the frequency response of the delay line filter will be 1 plus e power minus j2 pi ftb. So the frequency response of delay line filter. So the delay line filter is connected with ideal Nyquist channel. Hence the overall frequency response is given by h of f is equal to h Nyquist f into 1 plus e power minus j2 pi ftb. So h of f is equal to h Nyquist of f into e power minus j pi ftb into e power j pi ftb plus e power minus j pi ftb into e power minus j pi ftb. So that will becomes n Nyquist of f is into e power j pi ftb plus e power minus j pi ftb into e power minus j pi ftb. So the h of f is equal to h Nyquist of f into 2 cos pi ftb into e power minus j pi ftb. So the spectrum of sync pulse will be h Nyquist of f is equal to 1 by 2 b naught for minus b naught 2 plus b naught and 0 for elsewhere. So the equation 2 will becomes h of f is equal to 1 by b naught cos pi ftb into e power minus j pi ftb. That is the modulus of f is less than or equal to b naught or 0 otherwise. So modulus of h of f is equal to 1 by b naught into cos of pi ftb for modulus of f is less than or equal to b naught. Next one is a differential encoder. So here the precoder is used in the duo binary encoder to avoid the error propagation. So in this precoder we have used the differential encoder, that the output of the precoder will be d of k is equal to bk plus dk minus 1. So the output will be dk equal to bk plus dk minus 1. So here we will consider that dk equal to 1 if bk equal to 1 and dk equal to 0 if bk equal to 0. So the sequence dk is applied to the level shifter. So all the output of the level shifter sequence AK is bipolar. So the output of the level shifter will be dk equal to 1, then AK equal to 1. So dk equal to 0, then AK equal to minus 1. So the sequence AK is then applied to the duobinary encoder. Then the output summary will be CK equal to AK plus AK minus 1. So that is CK is equal to 0 if BK equal to 1, and if CK equal to plus or minus 2 if BK equal to 0. So now we are considering 3 cases. The case 1 will be no input. So according to the condition 1, DK equal to 1, if BK equal to 1, hence AK equal to plus 1 will be received in this case. So in case 2, if the input is 1, means according to this condition 1, the BK is equal to 1 and DK minus 1 is equal to 1, then DK equal to 1, that is the previous value. So DK equal to 0 is the present value. So then AK equal to minus 1 will be received. So AK minus 1 is equal to 1. So AK equal to 1 will be the previous value. So at last CK is equal to minus 1 plus of plus 1 is equal to 0 will be the output. So the decision device will produce the output of 1 if modulus CK is greater than 1. The last case 3 is input is 0, means according to the condition 1, the BK is equal to 0 and DK minus 1 is equal to 0. So DK equal to 0 will be the previous value. So if DK is equal to 0 is the present value, means then AK equal to minus 1. So AK minus 1 is equal to minus 1, because AK is equal to minus 1 will be the previous value. So hence CK equal to minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0 will be the output of the input signal. So next we are going to see about the decoder. So the decoder part will be the magnitude of CK is taken and it is compared with one value. So then the decisions are taken as CK is mod CK is greater than 1 if BK equal to 1, and mod CK is less than 1 if BK is equal to 0. So likewise it will be changes. So the full wave rectifier will allows the input signal in both the amplitudes, and the magnitude of the CK is taken from received sequence and it is compared with 1 by the decision device. The next one is modified duobinary encoder. So here we are passing the input sequence B of K is applied to the level shifter, and this level shifter AK will produces the 2 level signals. So summer produces the output by adding the bipolar NRZ sequence with a delay bit sequence. So the output modified duobinary encoder is given as CK equal to AK minus 2. So in the above output equation, if AK is plus or minus 1, we will get the CK as correlated sequence of one of the 3 level outputs. So that is AK cap represents the estimate of AK. So AK cap can be obtained by AK cap is equal to CK plus AK minus 2 cap. So next one is modified duobinary encoder. Case 1 is if BK value will be 1, then AK will be plus 1. So output will be comes like CK is equal to plus 1 and minus 1, will be get minus 1. Okay. Next case 2, when BK is equal to 1, then AK will be the plus 1. So that is when we are passing the plus 1, it will be addition and give the output as CK value as plus 1 into minus 1 0. So the last third case is BK equal to 0, then AK is equal to minus 1. So here AK minus 2 will be 1 and 2 time delayed sequence, let AK is equal to 1. So that then CK is equal to AK minus 2, that is minus 1 we will get the minus 2 as the value of output. So next one is if BK equal to 1, then AK will be the plus 1. So here AK minus 2 will be 1 for 2 time delay sequence, then AK value will be 1. So case 2 CK will be AK minus 2. So 1 minus 1 it will be becomes 0 as the output value. Next decoder. So decoder will be the when the decoder produces the output of AK cap, by summing the receive sequence CK with delayed signal by same. So the decoder input is given by CK equal to AK minus AK minus 2. So the decoder output will be 1 if AK cap will be 1 will be less than 1, and the decoder output will be 0 if AK cap will be greater than 1. So every time the AK cap will be represents the estimate of AK. So the last one is modified duo-binary encoder precoder. So here the precoder performs the XOR operation on received input bits BK, and it will be separated by 2 TBs presence. So the output of the encoder will be DK is equal to BK plus DK minus 2. So the encoder output is applied to input of the level shifter, and it will produce the two set of outputs, that is DK equal to 1, then AK equal to 1, and DK equal to minus 1, AK equal to minus 1. So it is known as the level shifter. So summer will produce the output by adding the shifted signal with the delayed signal by same. So the output of the summer will be CK equal to AK plus AK minus 2. Thank you.